The Arctic is melting. It's happening silently, rapidly, and irreversibly. Vast, frozen landscapes are fracturing. Our planet has been shaped by ice for 2.6 million years. Comets, asteroids, and ice sheets have sculpted Earth's surface, holding our climate steady. Until now, in the Arctic, rising temperatures are shattering the delicate balance of ice and snow that has prevailed for millennia. Dark water channels snake through the ice, widening and lengthening. Once eternal ice is giving way to a new reality. White silence, the cry of the melting north. The documentary reveals these hidden dangers through thermal drone footage, showcasing methane craters and bubbling lakes that form as the permafrost thaws. Satellite data reveals that polar bears are starving as their hunting grounds shrink. Walrus colonies are crushed under their own weight. Birds are disappearing. Entire ecosystems finely tuned for ice are crumbling without it. Few have seen these formations, let alone captured them on camera. The changes in the north affect weather patterns across the globe, leading to more intense heat waves, floods, and wildfires. It's a story told through satellite imagery, indigenous knowledge, and the work of scientists on the ground and in the sea. They've found that the Arctic is warming up to 4 times faster than the rest of the planet. White silence doesn't just focus on the melting ice and rising waters. It also delves into the crucial issue of permafrost to thaw. The documentary captures these voices, including those of Greta Thunberg and other young activists. One scientist embarks on a perilous journey to a remote research station, facing extreme conditions to carry out vital work. Another scientist documents the decline of the Arctic, capturing images that reveal the scale of the changes. And in a single day, more than 5.6 billion gallons of meltwater rushed into the ocean. It's a reminder that the Arctic's silence is deafening, and his cry for help must be heard. The film ends with a sobering message. When the Arctic speaks, it does so with silence, a white silence that is louder than words. And its cry is not just for the North, but for all of us. The rate of decline is staggering. In the last 3 decades alone, we've lost 75% of the summer ice. What they're witnessing is a phenomenon known as Arctic amplification, where the Arctic is warming at a rate 4 times higher than the rest of the world. In just 1 year, 19.3 billion gallons of water flowed into the Arctic Ocean from melting glaciers. As temperatures rise, more and more ice shelves are collapsing, crumbling into the sea and speeding up sea level rise across the globe. The team travels to Svalbard, Norway, where they find an island that has been completely wiped off the map. In less than 100 years, this place, like many others, has gone from solid ground to a watery grave. But it's not just the physical landscape that's changing, it's also a way of life. The Inuit people have lived in the Arctic for hundreds of years. Their hunting grounds are disappearing, Their food sources are vanishing, Their traditions and culture are hanging in the balance. One elder describes how the world around them is changing too fast for them to adapt. As the temperature rises, the permafrost, a layer of permanently frozen ground, thaws, releasing massive amounts of trapped methane, a potent greenhouse gas. The film also highlights the haunting loss of Arctic wildlife. The consequences of the Arctic silence are far-reaching, yet amidst the silence, there is resistance. Scientists sound the alarm. Indigenous leaders call for action. Youths take to the streets to demand change. The film follows researchers on expeditions to the Arctic, documenting their efforts to understand and protect this fragile environment. White silence is a haunting testament to the fragility of our planet.